All right, 50 Cent has been criticized over a series of tweets where he talked about oral sex.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what the tweets are in chronological order.
All right.
So the first tweet he wrote was, okay, I really want a blowjob. Damn, what's wrong with that? Just give me a little licky, LOL. Look, I'm a good person. I don't ask for much. I deserve a little oral bobbing on my ball sack. I do everything better when I'm relaxed, LOL.
All right. I didn't realize you could, saying ball sack on Twitter was allowed. Okay. I haven't gone that route, twitter.com/TheYoungTurks. But I suppose you could. I wouldn't have announced it to the world, even if that was the mood that I was in. But he's, my understanding is he's a rapper, and that they tend to speak in such language. So far, not guilty.
But that's got to be 2 tweets. It's a lot.
Yeah. These are a series of tweets, just so it's clear. But I'm not going to say, okay, so the first tweet,
Look,
and then he continued in the second tweet.
We're going to talk about the ethical nature of this in general, right, or the righteousness of this. I, of course, am going to object to something else, and I'm going to ban it.
I think I know what's coming.
Go ahead.
LOL.
Yeah. Here's when you say LOL. When someone else says something funny. Enough LOLing your own line.
It's become a substitute for just kidding. It's a short, but you know what? You can't do that, especially, and here's my objection to it, if you're a gangster rapper.
Yeah.
If you've been shot 9 times, you're not allowed to write LOL. I think that significantly hurts your street cred.
Yeah.
I mean, here you are, you're like, yeah, somebody licked my ball sack. Yeah. LOL. Okay? No, not allowed. I think that's the most offensive part of this whole saga.
It's horrible. He did it, but he's done it it's in every one of these tweets. Like, if you have to write that at the end of your incredibly funny tweet, it wasn't funny, just don't write the tweet, and you haven't said anything funny. It's like you're passing out acorns stuffed with condoms. It's as funny as that.
All right. So, but that's not what got him in trouble.
Right.
What got him in trouble is the next set of tweets.
So after he did that tweet, he claims that a bunch of males enjoyed it, right? So he wanted to create a tweet that the females would enjoy.
Good for him.
All right, so this is the tweet that he claims that the females should have enjoyed. If you a man and you're over 25 and you don't eat...
So much wrong with this grammatically.
I know. If you a man and you're over 25 and you don't eat pussy, just kill yourself, damn it. The world would be a much better place. LOL.
Yeah, LOL, Jesus.
Okay.
For the love of God.
Okay. So now, look, I understand and empathize with this point. I wouldn't go as far as saying you have to kill yourself. That's a bit much.
Why do you have to be over 25?
Yeah.
What's with that random?
No, I think he's thinking...
you have to be able to rent a car from Avis? What's that?
He's saying, look, you know what, if you never got around to it and you're 25, I'm not trying to discriminate against the dorks and the nerds of the world. Not everybody's a gangster rapper. But by the age of 25, a grown-ass man should have, gone downstairs already. Okay? Now, apparently a lot of people didn't take it that way. How do they take it, Anna?
Well, people thought that it was an anti-gay statement because gay men wouldn't go down on a woman. Or, in other words, in the words of 50 Cent, gay men wouldn't eat pussy.
Right.
You can bang a gavel on this. It's the most obvious thing. It's never been a more obvious gavel banging ever.
Not guilty, not guilty, man. I'm not even going to the jury. I'm not going to any other justices.
This is the most directed verdict ever.
Yeah.
Stop right there before closing arguments.
Okay.
Wasted the court's time.
Okay. But no, people are really upset about this. Perez Hilton is on the warpath. Well, what's the...
Perez Hilton is looking to...
Yeah, Perez Hilton wants attention, and I mean, that's not news. But when I first read that, the anti-gay thing didn't go through my mind. I just think, dude, you're so extremely over-the-top vulgar. Just calm down a little bit. No one wants to hear about bobbing on your ball sack. No one wants to hear about how you think people are lame if they don't eat pussy. I know, he's a gangster rapper, and people think it should be warranted.
Look, I 100% agree with you.
Right.
I mean, I agree with you that it's vulgar, and I agree with you that he's a gangster rapper, but it's so obvious that he's talking about men who go out with women and don't do that.
Right.
Yeah. No.
I mean, it's so obvious. I don't understand how anyone could find objection to that other than the objection that you have, and the objection I have, which is the LOL objection, and the one that you have, which is like, please.
Yeah. Look, conservatives have accused us of being the most pro-gay show in America. Okay. So, 50 Cent, full pardon. Okay. Go.
if you're upset about things 50 Cent says, how about you don't follow him? Guess who doesn't follow 50 Cent?
Yeah.
I don't buy his albums. So I don't care what he says and what he raps about. Who cares? If I cared, maybe I'd buy his stuff. If you go, oh my God, 50 Cent said something that I don't like.
Yeah.
There's a mouse and there's this button that says unfollow. I know I'm new to Twitter, but I'm sure about that part. Who cares?
Who would read this and think that? I mean.
Yeah. No.
And
Yeah. What are you going to do? People like controversy.
Your chair's totally right.